Namaste. Welcome to Katimerayoga. Today, this free online lesson will be focused on your hip. Okay? Help to improve the flexibility of your hip, release tension, okay, and tightness, stiffness at the hip region. It is important, okay, to improve the flexibility of the hip, okay? Because usually those people who have problems sitting on the floor upright, okay, with a straight spine is due to the tightness, inflexible of their hip. Therefore, you will realize that when you're sitting on your yoga block, okay, when your hip is lift up, or when you're sitting on the chair, okay, you will find that it's more easy, okay, to erecting your spine up, okay, because it reduces the tightness, okay, at the hips region. Therefore, it is important to improve the flexibility of the hip. Okay? So today we will be focused on the hip. Okay? And beside that, okay, this our emotion. Okay? Usually we'll encounter some emotion issue, okay, in our life, whether it's stress or some trauma or anxiety. Okay? All these key emotions is actually well stored in our body at our hip, okay? And this accumulate emotion will actually cause stiff hip, okay? Therefore, by expanding our hip, okay, will help to release, okay? Release all this bad emotion and unwanted, okay, energy that beings, okay, stored in our system. Therefore, it is important, okay, to do some stretching of our hip, key, some expanding of our hip, key, to release, key, all this bad energy and bad emotion being stored, key, at our hips there. So are you ready now? Let's start the class now. Sit down comfortably with a crossed leg, key. Loosen the hip joint, keep the spine erecting up straight, and slowly place the hands on the thigh, either palm facing down or facing up, whichever way you feel comfortable. Eyes gently closed. And take a couple of deep breathing to relax the body, relax the mind. Every time before we start our yoga practice, we just sit down quietly to bring back peace and calmness, relaxation to the body and mind. To get prepared for your yoga practice today, you can go for the deep abdominal breathing over here. If you have watched my other online yoga class, I have a video that touches on the deep abdominal breathing. Firstly, you just need to inhale, feeling the abdomen slowly expanding. You can choose to hold the breath for 2 to 3 counts before you exhale. Then feel the abdomen slowly contract back in. Try to bring your exhalation longer than your inhalation. Just continue with the deep abdominal breathing over here. Feel the abdomen expanding with an inhalation. Hold the breath for 2 to 3 counts. If you can also hold for more counts. And exhale, feeling the abdomen slowly contract back in. You will realize that when it comes to doing the deep breathing here, your spine is automatically straightened up. Deep breathing will help to relax your muscles, relax the body, relax the mind. Go for one more round of deep breathing here. Once you're ready, you can slowly open the eyes. Okay, from here, slowly straighten your leg. Okay, we're going to start with a half butterfly. Now slowly bending the right knee, placing the right foot on the left thighs. Now work on the right knees down, bouncing your knee, working the right knee close towards the ground. This will help to loosening your right hip joint over here. Okay, this hip loosening exercise is very good. If you practice every day, in fact, you can do this anytime, especially when sitting in front of the TV. Okay, so you are actually can help to work out, okay, on your hip while at the same time watching your TV program. Okay, now slowly holding the knee, now making a round over here, rotating a hips region. Try to make a big circle. Feel the rotation at the hip region. This will also help to loosen up your hips joint over here. Okay, just imagine like you roll in the boat. Okay, now the other direction. Okay, you go for 2 directions. Okay, feel the rotation at the hips joints there. Try to make a circle as big as you can. Depend on how flexibility is the hip. Okay. Okay, now slowly. Now bring the right foot in the left inner elbow now. So left hand holding your right leg. Now right arm go around your right knee. If you can also cross the finger, holding your right legs now. Okay. Now same thing, still losing on the hip joint here. Okay, just shaking the leg left and right. At the same time, will help to release tension. Okay, at the hips region. Shake the leg left and right. Just imagine you're carrying a baby. Okay, shaking a baby to sleep. Okay, now slowly erect the spine, keep the spine straight. Okay? Now work on hugging the leg close towards the chest. This will also help to open the hips over here. Okay? You can feel the stretch, okay, at the hips regions there as you're hugging the leg close towards the chest. Feel the stretch there. It helps in the hip stretching over here. So feel the stretch as you hug the leg close towards the chest. And breathe, okay? Don't forget to breathe. Okay, now slowly from here, now bring both hands holding the right foot in front of your face, okay? Now slowly, just with every exhalation, work on the big toe towards the forehead. Feel the stretch as you work on the big toe towards the forehead. Okay, just remain the left leg stretch, okay, while working on the big toes towards the forehead. Feel the stretch. Feel the stretch at the hips. Okay, slowly release. Straighten your right leg. Okay, now work on the left leg. This time bringing the left foot on the right inner thighs. Now working on the left knees down. Over here, help to loosening your left hips joint. As you're bouncing your left knee down towards the ground, loosen the left hips joint over here. Okay, slowly, now bring the knee up. Now rotate your left hip joints now. Try to make a big circle. Feel the rotation at the left hip joint. This also will help to loosen up the left hip joint, release stiffness, tightness at the hips regions there. Okay, over here is working on the left hips. Okay, all this loosening, okay, hips exercise, you can actually do it, okay, while watching your TV. So don't just wasting your time watching the TV. So at the same time, you also do some workout on your hips, okay? Okay, now rotate the other direction. Okay. Feel the rotation at the left hip joint. Try to make a big circle here. Okay, imagine you are rolling the boat here. Okay, so now this time bring your left foot in the right inner elbow, right hand holding the left leg. Now left arm go around your left knee. You can finger cross, both hands holding your left leg. Now shake the leg first, left and right, to loosen the hips region here. Loosen the hip joint, release tension at the hips region. Just imagine you're shaking a baby to sleep. Okay, now slowly back to the front. Keep the spine straight. Now with every exhalation, hugging the leg close towards the chest. Feel the stretch at the hips there as you're hugging the leg close towards the chest. This will help to open up the hips here. Just with every exhalation, hugging the leg close towards the chest. Feel the stretch at the hips. Okay, slowly from here, bring in the both hands, holding your left foot, okay, in front of the face, okay, keep the spine straight, okay. Now with every exhalation, work on the big toe towards the forehead. Okay, make sure it's the big toe towards the forehead, okay, not the forehead towards the big toe, okay. So don't bend forward, okay, keep the spine straight, and work on the big toe towards the forehead, okay. A common mistake of this posture is people is actually working on the forehead towards the big toe. Okay, it should be big toe towards the forehead. Okay, so don't shift the body forward. Feel the stretch there as you work on the big toes towards the forehead. Okay, slowly release and straighten the legs back. Okay, from here now come to the full butterfly. Okay, with the feet so touching, hand holding the both feet. Now bounce the both knees down. Loosen the both hips joints now. The left hip joint, right hip joint. Loosen the hip joint here. We'll have to open up the hips at the same time. Okay, keep the spine extending up. Okay, feet against each other. Okay, just with every exhalation, press the feet heels against each other to work on the knees down towards the ground. While keep your spine extending up. Feel the stretch there. Feel the stretch at the hips. You're expanding the hip. Open the hip. At the same time, also get the pelvic region being stretched. Help blood circulate the pelvic region here. Thus with every exhalation, work on the knees down towards the ground. Feel the stretch at the hip and feel the stretch at the pelvic region at the same time. So this posture is not only gaining the benefit on the hip, but also your pelvic region. Okay, now maintain the spine standing. Now from here with every exhalation, extending the spine forward. Feel more stretch at the hips regions there while sending the spine forward. Okay, feel the stretch at the hips region at the same time, the pelvic regions there. That's with every extension, extending the spine forward. Okay, slowly inhale back up. Now hand hold the knee, slowly close the knee back. Okay, hands up behind. Now just slowly, gently dropping the knee left and right to release the tension at the hips regions there and the back muscles first. That's dropping the knee left and right. Okay, to release the tension. Okay, slowly straighten the both legs back. Now from here, slowly split the leg apart. Okay, both legs stretch with the heel forward, toe pointing up. Keep the spine resting up. Okay, and feel the hip opens there. Feel the stretch at the hips there. At the same time, also feel the stretch at the pelvic region. Okay, keep the spine extending up. Okay, this will also help the expanding of hip. Okay. Release stiffness at the hips region, open up the hips. At the same time, so get the pelvic region being stretched. Help blood circulate the pelvic region here. So not just gaining the benefit on the hips, but also on the pelvic region. Keep the legs stretched, okay? The heel forward, toe pointing up. Open up the hip. And keep the spine extending up. Just feel the stretch there with the breath. Okay, slowly from here, cup the fingers in front. With the back extending. Just with every exhalation, extending the spine forward. Okay, how much forward it can go forward. Okay. Okay, a common mistake is, okay, for this portion, the people when they try to bring the spine extending forward, they also roll in the leg. Okay? The toe also pointing down already when they try to stand spine forward. Okay? Keep the toe pointing up. Okay? In other words, don't roll your leg inward. Okay? Okay? Keep the toe pointing up. Okay? Heel for toe pointing up. Keep the hip open there. Okay? Keep the pelvic open while standing the spine forward. Okay? So don't roll your leg. Okay? And breathe there. Just with every exhalation, extending the spine forward. Feel the stretch at the hips there and the pelvic region. Just look at the breath. Okay, slowly walk your hands back. Okay, bring the hands behind your knee. Slowly close the knee back. Okay, hands up behind. Again, slowly dropping the knee left and right to release the tension at the lower back and the hips region. Okay, from here slowly come back to closet sitting. Sit down comfortably with the crossed leg. Loosen your hip joint, erect your spine. And slowly place the hands back on the thigh, at the palm face down or face up, whichever way you feel comfortable. Eyes closed. Hand relax, observing the breath here. Head relax. Notice changes in the bodies there. After some yoga stretching, feel the relaxation of the body here and the mind. And come to the ending part of the yoga practice here. You can go for a few rounds of deep abdominal breathing over here. If you want to, you can also go for the alternate nostril breathing. I actually have made another online yoga class video touch on the alternate nostril breathing. If you don't know how to do the alternate nostril breathing, you can watch my that online yoga class that touch on the alternate nostril breathing. Feel the calming effect to the body and mind. We end with the pranayama after yoga practice. Feels the body and mind relax completely. When you're ready, you can slowly open the eyes. I hope everybody enjoy today's yoga session. Give you a hip key, a good stretch. Release the stiffness, tightness, tension at the hips regions there. This is a very simple yoga practice suitable for beginner, for new learner. And this yoga practice, you can actually do it every day, no problems. Thank you everybody for joining this yoga sessions today. And if you have any comments that you'd like to share with me about your experience, your feeling after this yoga session, you can actually leave them in my comment section. And don't forget to give my video a thumbs up if you like it and joining, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Thank you. I shall see you in my next online yoga class. Namaste. Hi, if you prefer to have a longer hour session class so that you can enjoy more fully and completely of the effect from this yoga practice and learn more yoga posture, you may like to join this longer hour session class, which you can find the link that I provided in the description content below. I shall see you there. Bye.